welcome to the video. Spent a few days at home in London with me. This was my reading week, but I didn't go home for a whole week because I had a lot of stuff to do in Bristol as well. But it was a good week. We went on lots of autumnal walks and I did a lot of my pre-reading. And I also watched a lot of rom-coms specifically set in autumn. So it was actually a really nice autumnal week, and I'm very much missing it now because it's late November and it's really feeling like winter but not yet Christmas. So not a fun combination. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the video and thanks for watching. Welcome to the video. I thought I'd take a second to talk about readings. So books that I read and also the readings that I have to do for uni. So it's consolidation week, which is why I'm home for a few days. And I made a list of all the readings I have to do. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So this is all like articles. So 20 minutes per each one. So it's definitely doable. And a few books that will take longer, but that's okay. I did annoyingly leave a play script at home, which I do need to read over this reading week. But anyway, I'm back on the Tuesday because I'm producing a play, so I have to be in for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, which is partly why normally in reading week I would start thinking about the readings on the Thursday, but it's the Sunday evening of the first weekend and I'm already like, should probably start. Anyway, on other notes, I just finished this book, which I read for fun, reading for pleasure. I'm trying to do more of it. Anyway, it took me a while to get through it. You might recognise it from videos from ages ago, and that's because it took me too long to read it, but not because the book was boring, but because I am not reading enough at the moment. Set in the 1950s and 60s, and it was about a woman called Molly Bolt, and she is a lesbian and a woman, and it's about all the prejudices she faces. She's also an aspiring director, so kind of follows her from like early teens to, I don't know, like 30. So it's very much coming of age, and it's really interesting. And the ending I really liked. The ending was like, where I was like, oh, this is a good book. it kind of subverted what I expected from the ending, but in a very good way. It was more about family than I'd anticipated, because she's basically adopted by this woman called Carrie, which is a little bit like not a great, you don't think she's a great mother, but you kind of see that she also is, but she's also just a very prejudiced American woman. So anyway, I really recommend you read this. Next on my like pleasure reading list is Murakami's new book, The City and Its Uncertain Walls. I really like Murakami. I acknowledge that he doesn't write women very well, so it's a bit of a contrast. Anyway, it's also a bit about this dream world, and I'm supposed to be writing a play about dreams, which I need to do more of as well as my readings this week and in the weeks to come. But anyway, the play is kind of written, but I need to add in another storyline because it's told in lots of different storylines. So hopefully this gives me some inspiration. And I love the cover. I also need to read The Bell Jar because I've got a module in adaptation and I'm adapting this into a performance script, but I only have to do 10 minutes of a performance, which is good because otherwise it would take a long time. I'm thinking of just doing the beginning, but I want to read the whole book, obviously. I've read it before. Like, I think I've read it twice before, but my memory with books is really bad, so I don't need to read it again. And yeah, and also just use it as an opportunity to get an inspiration. But yeah, I think like my top as well, it's like 3/4 length. I couldn't find it anywhere when I left for uni, but I found it now that I've come home, so I'm going to take it back with me. But yeah, that is what I'm reading this week. So I'm probably going to try and do a bit of work now because it's 10 o'clock already, but I'm not that tired. So I might try and do 50 minutes of work. So the only way I can work is with like, you know, like Pomodoro sessions. So 25 minutes of work, 5-minute break. So I'll probably try and do 2 25 minutes of work. So yeah, fun. Anyway, that's the books of the week. I'm preoccupied. Freddie's so bad at bowling on weird. Good morning. You can probably already tell, but I got a haircut. That was a joke, an arrogant joke. I started reading Murakami's The City and Its Uncertain Walls yesterday, and it's really good. But I kind of stayed up too late because I started reading it. That doesn't normally happen, but it's really good. It's like, so it tells like one chapter in the dream world, which is a bit odd and a bit fantastical, but not really, and just strange and ambiguous. You don't really know what's going on. And then it tells a chapter of the couple meeting when they were younger. And I think the idea is that, anyway, I won't spoil it, but it's really good. I also, I'm probably going to go shopping for a coat this afternoon. I ordered one off M&S, which I'll show you guys now. It just looks really boxy, so I think I'm going to get another one basically. Also on the website, I think it was a bit greener, whereas it looks quite brown. It actually looks all right on this angle. It's more when I zip it up. It just looks vaguely boxy. Although it looks pretty good on this angle. I don't know. Do I like it? But just in real life, it doesn't look that good. I'll show you the mirror actually. Look good what with my hair right now. Yeah, it just looks boxy. It looks nice from the top actually. I don't mind the colour, but it kind of was greener on I don't know. Anyway, I might go into London to have a look. But yeah. Oh, I booked my train for tomorrow now. I was going to go this evening because I need to be in for 10 a.m. tomorrow, but then suddenly I thought, why don't I just get a train in the morning and want to die at 6 a.m. So I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'll be waking up at 6, getting a train from here at 6:44 into Paddington for my 7:57 train. Hopefully I can get a little Leon's breakfast or something to get me through. But yeah, I feel much better about that. I don't really like getting trains in the evening. I feel like you get, like, it's busier in the morning, which I prefer because you're not on this desolate train at midnight, which I was last time. Anyway, now I've messed up my hair. The jacket has been purchased. It was from H&M in the end, so it was much cheaper than the M&S one I ordered, which I can now return. It's like mid-length. I'm in joggers right now, so that's obviously not the best look for the coat, but I like it. I'm happy with it. It's brown as well, which it's like Anita brown, I think. Oh my god, the joggers don't look good with it. Ignore that. I like to think it looks chic. Is that the word? And with my haircut as well. I'm loving it. But yeah, I think it's vaguely less boxy than the other one. And also it's much cheaper. And yeah, I like it. I feel like I've been watching loads of like rom-coms recently. I just threw my ring off my finger. And I feel like one of those girls, like I don't know, the girl in When Harry Met Sally and Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail. I feel like her in it, which is good to feel like that. Especially with like a scarf, actually. Like, it just looks chic, and you know the silhouette is good, so I'm happy. Yeah. In conclusion, don't settle. Also, like, I looked at some really expensive coats, so it's good I didn't pay £130, which I nearly did at Mango, where they had this really nice one that was long and cinched at the waist. But then I thought, how often am I going to wear a coat that goes down to my ankles? I don't know whether I'd wear it that much. We need to have a think. If it gets really cold, I'll consider it. But for now, H&M has pulled through, as it often does. But yeah, this is my last evening in London. I'm going back tomorrow. Peace out. No, I'll probably film a bit more, but I might not. You probably won't see my beautiful face much more. Oh no.
Say hi. You're not helping me